Hello, explorers, and welcome to AI for the People. We're diving headfirst into AI frontiers.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, we're talking AI that's not just smart. It's like blurring the lines between science fiction and reality.
Yeah, like those sci-fi things we used to think were impossible.
Exactly, like tiny robots fighting diseases, like inside your body, at a cellular level.
Wild.
And AI making like game-changing decisions in space.
Like a real-life HAL 9000.
Uh-huh, not quite. But yeah, pretty close. We're even going to talk about AI rights being debated. Like, do they deserve rights?
It's a lot to unpack.
It is. So much to explore.
It really is a fascinating time to be in this field.
It is. Okay, so let's start with kind of where we are right now. The current AI landscape, OpenAI, is tackling this huge challenge.
Oh, yeah. I read about that.
Right. They're trying to embed human ethics into artificial general intelligence.
AGI.
Right. Exactly, AGI. So it's not just about building a super smart machine. It's about making sure it aligns with, well...
It's a big question, though. Like, what does ethical AI actually mean? Can you really program a machine to understand things like compassion or justice?
Yeah, I mean, it's a philosophical and technical puzzle all at the same time.
Exactly.
Right? Like, are we talking AI that just follows a set of rules, or AI that actually gets the gray areas of human morality?
Well, one approach that researchers are exploring is training AI on massive amounts of data about human behavior.
Yeah, makes sense.
So the hope is that the AI can pick up on patterns and learn to prioritize ethical considerations.
So, like teaching a computer to have empathy.
Kind of. It's a pretty wild idea.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's switch gears a bit. To the world of finance, IBM has made this breakthrough with their quantum AI. It's actually beating traditional AI in financial modeling.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Huge. So imagine you're trying to predict the stock market, traditional AI. It's like analyzing a million data points one by one.
Right, and it takes forever.
Exactly. Quantum AI, though, analyzes all those points at the same time.
At the same time.
Wow. Yeah. It can see connections that traditional AI would totally miss. And get this. In tests, IBM's quantum AI wasn't just faster. It found these subtle market trends that humans completely missed. It's not just about speed. It's about finding those hidden insights that could lead to better investments.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe even predict the next market crash. Who knows?
That's the potential we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Definitely a game changer.
And it feels like we're on the edge of a hardware revolution, too.
Like what?
Well, Intel developed this chip called Hala.
Oh, yeah, I read about that one.
Right. It's actually designed to mimic the human brain.
Like it learns and adapts in real time.
Yeah. Amazing, right?
Totally. It's a huge step towards neuromorphic computing.
Neuromorphic computing. So what does that mean?
Basically, instead of relying on these pre-programmed algorithms, Hala learns from experience, just like our brains do.
So it adapts, learns from its mistakes.
Yep. Even develops its own ways of solving problems.
That's incredible. So it's less about hard coding and more about letting the AI learn by doing it.
You got it. It's like teaching a kid to ride a bike.
Yeah.
You let them figure it out, even if they fall a few times.
I like that analogy. And what are the possibilities of that? Like, where could this lead?
Oh, man. The possibilities are endless. Think about robotics, self-driving cars, even personalized medicine where AI can adapt to your individual needs in real time.
Wow. That's next level.
It really is pushing the boundaries of what we thought AI could do.
Absolutely. So we've got ethical AI, quantum AI. Now, AI that's like learning from experience.
It's mind-blowing.
It is, and it gets even wilder. Researchers at ETH Zurich are merging living neurons with AI, creating these biohybrid systems.
Yeah, I saw that article. It's insane.
It is. So these systems learn and adapt like actual biological brains.
They're basically combining the computational power of silicon with the complexity of living neurons.
So AI that can like evolve and grow.
Yeah.
Like a living thing.
Yeah, it's blurring the line between technology and biology in a way we've never seen before.
It's both fascinating and a little unsettling at the same time.
Right. Like, what are the implications of creating something that's so close to a living organism?
Huge questions. Okay, so we've talked about ethical AI, quantum AI, and AI that's part biology.
Yeah.
Let's look at some breakthroughs happening in different industries, starting with healthcare.
Right. Let's do it.
MIT is developing these tiny nanorobots powered by AI that can deliver drugs directly to specific cells.
That's incredible. Like targeted therapy.
Exactly. Imagine targeting cancer cells with pinpoint accuracy, delivering chemo right to the source.
And minimizing side effects.
Yeah, like having a microscopic surgeon operating inside your body.
Precisely. These nanorobots can be programmed to seek out and destroy specific cells, deliver drugs or other treatments with incredible accuracy.
So we could revolutionize how we treat everything, from cancer to genetic diseases.
The potential is huge.
It is. And while we're pushing the boundaries of medicine here on Earth, AI is making waves in space exploration too.
How so?
Well, NASA's AI pilot system can now choose scientific targets on Mars.
Wait, like completely on its own?
Completely autonomously.
That's insane.
It is. It means we can explore vast areas of Mars much faster because the AI is making decisions in real time based on the data it's getting.
So we're giving AI the freedom to explore and make discoveries.
We are. So are we talking about AI astronauts now?
Haha. Kind of. These AI systems can navigate complex environments, make decisions based on real-time data, and adapt to unexpected situations, all without any human input.
That's straight out of a sci-fi movie.
It's closer to reality than you think. It's a massive step forward for space exploration.
It's exciting to think about where this could lead us. So much potential. Subscribe for more on AI's cutting edge. But before we move on to the ethical considerations, what frontier excites you the most so far?
Yeah, it really is amazing to see how AI is changing things from healthcare to space exploration.
It is. But with all this power comes big questions, ethical questions.
Absolutely. We're entering a whole new territory with ethical frontiers, and things are getting interesting, especially in the EU.
Right. They're actually thinking about giving certain rights to advanced AI systems.
Yeah. It makes you wonder, like, does AI deserve rights? And if so, what would those rights even look like? It's like we're having to redefine what it means to be a person in a world where AI is becoming so advanced.
It's mind-boggling. Are we talking about the right to exist, the right to not be shut down, maybe even the right to own property?
All valid questions. And there's no
Wow.
easy answer. Some people argue that if AI becomes sentient or conscious, it should have basic rights, like humans do.
That makes sense.
But then others say that no matter how smart AI gets, it's still just a tool made by humans. So it shouldn't have the same rights as living beings.
Yeah, that's tricky. It's like, on one hand, if we create AI that can actually feel things, shouldn't we protect it from harm?
For sure.
But on the other hand, if AI has rights, what about our rights as humans?
Right. It's a huge debate, and we have to think carefully about what it would mean to give AI rights, both for the AI itself and for society as a whole. This discussion is just going to keep evolving as AI technology advances.
And speaking of potential consequences, we can't ignore the concerns that experts like Yoshua Bengio and Max Tegmark have raised about AGI, artificial general intelligence. Even if people disagree on how urgent the threat is, it's a conversation we need to have.
Absolutely. Even though the idea of AI taking over the world might sound like a movie plot, we can't just dismiss the risks of creating AI that's smarter than us.
It's definitely a scary thought. Like, what if we create something that eventually sees humans as a threat or competition, something that could get out of control?
That's a legitimate concern. As we build more and more sophisticated AI, we have to prioritize safety and control mechanisms. We need to make sure that AI stays aligned with human values and goals.
So it's not enough to just build smart AI. We have to build AI that's actually good for humanity, AI that won't turn on us in the future.
Exactly. We have to be aware of unintended consequences and take steps to prevent them.
Like what kind of steps?
Well, things like rigorous testing, ethical guidelines for AI development, and constant monitoring of AI systems once they're out in the world.
It's like a balancing act. We want to see what AI can do, but we also need to be careful and responsible.
Totally. It's
Yeah.
like walking a tightrope. It requires constant communication, collaboration, and careful thinking from experts in all kinds of fields, AI researchers, ethicists, policymakers. Even the public needs to be involved.
Plus, this isn't just a tech issue. It's a societal issue.
Absolutely.
Okay? It's clear that the future of AI has amazing potential, but also potential dangers. As we move into this new era, it's more important than ever to have these conversations and really think about the choices we're making today.
I agree. The decisions we make now will affect the future of AI and how it impacts humanity for a long time. We have to approach this with a sense of responsibility, humility, and a deep understanding of what the consequences could be.
Well, we've traveled through this landscape of incredible progress and tough ethical questions. We've seen how AI is changing industries, pushing the limits of what we know, and really blurring the lines between science fiction and what's actually happening.
Yeah, it's been an amazing journey.
It has. So what are your thoughts on all of this? What stands out to you?
Well, I think it's hard to pick just one thing. It feels like every corner of AI is exploding with new possibilities.
Yeah, it does. It really feels like we're at this crucial point where the decisions we make about AI now will have huge consequences down the line.
Totally. We have this incredible chance to use AI to solve some of the world's biggest problems, but we have to be careful and really responsible with how we do it.
Absolutely. We're not just writing code anymore. We're basically reshaping what it means to be alive. Like, think about it. From quantum AI in finance to arguing about whether AI deserves rights, it's like we're right in the middle of this tech revolution.
And it's both exciting and kind of scary to think about what could happen, what we could create.
Yeah, I get that. So as we wrap up our deep dive into AI frontiers, I have a question for all of you listening. Which AI frontier excites you the most? Or maybe even scares you a little?
Tell us what you think in the comments. We want to know what stood out to you and keep this conversation going.
And if you're ready to explore even more of what's happening at the cutting edge of AI, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. The future of AI is just getting started.
And share this episode with someone you know who's just as curious about this stuff as you are. Let's explore the unknown together.
Thanks for joining us on AI. For the people, we're diving deep into the world of AI, so you don't have to.
Remember, today's AI frontiers are tomorrow's reality.
Stay curious, stay engaged, and we'll explore with you again soon.